Girl Tribe Gaming. Podcast on. I said it. Podcast on.
Hello and welcome to Girl Tribe Gaming, a podcast mostly about video games. I'm Zen.
And I'm Jen. Welcome to episode 7. So, today we're going to talk about Xbox again.
Yeah.
I could just make that a standard, I think, and not even.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about some Xbox news and about the new Xbox One update in June. And we're going to talk about Wolfenstein, The New Order, and Just Dance for Xbox One. I know Zen. I know.
Oh yeah, I love to dance.
Yeah. And at the end of the episode, after the music, at the very, 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 very end, we are going to talk about The Walking Dead episodes 1, 2, and 3 with all kinds of spoilers.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't want the spoilers, don't listen to the very, very end, but we'll warn you, it's after the music at the very end.
And go play the game.
Yeah, don't listen to the spoilers if you haven't played, because what fun is that?
Yes,
So,
go play the game.
We're going to talk about a game called 2048, mobile game, and we're going to talk a little bit more about scuff controllers, and I don't know, whatever else we decide to talk about along the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes we get a little off topic. Zen, what have you been up to?
Well, I mean, I'm a little late on recording this podcast because I was trying to garden today, and this garden is like the death of me. Everything's dying. I was trying to retransplant stuff, so I was like marathon. I was running around the yard. I was covered in dirt, throwing plants into the ground, running back and forth to get water because the hose doesn't reach. So I'm just running.
No.
Dirt's everywhere. And then
wait, what kind of garden?
What kind of garden?
Yeah, like for food?
Yeah.
Surely
you mean like flowers? Flowers or like veggies and stuff.
Yeah. So you're talking about
no flowers.
like tomatoes.
Tomatoes, tons of different hot peppers.
Mm.
And the main purpose of the garden is to make hot sauce. So anything you need to make hot sauce is in the garden. That and like pickles. That's what the garden's for. And then I'm running back into the house, full of forest, full of mud, and it's dirty as all heck. Go to open the door, and I am locked out of my house.
Oh no.
I'm still covered in dirt, but I have my drink, and I am ready to talk about video games. Have you seen the new Wolverine movie? Came out? The Wolverine?
Wait, you mean the one that's already out?
Yeah, it just came out.
Oh.
Not that new one they're coming out with.
Not the new
Days of
X-Men.
Future or whatever it is.
No, I can't wait for that. No,
that
I haven't.
Looks good.
Wait, when did the new Wolverine come out?
2013.
Uh-oh. I don't think I saw it.
It didn't get, I don't think it got great reviews, and I just saw it because I love my X-Men and my Wolverine.
Me too.
But I didn't like this one, but that's a different story. But it made me think, and then when they announced that with the new Xbox, who Gambit was going to be.
Yeah.
Did you see that? How they announced Channing Tatum as playing Gambit?
Gambit. Okay, so
Gambit.
I don't know actors, so I saw you wrote his name down on our notes.
Mm-hmm.
And so I binged him, because, I don't Google. He's just like this hunky guy, like hunk of meat.
Yes, exactly. And then after you said I banged him, I went and Googled him, and I was like, oh my gosh, why would they pick him? I don't know.
He seems too beefy. Like, I always think of Gambit as like the skinny little weaselly guy. I don't know, like.
I know, and I don't care for his acting, but, the same thing when Hugh Jackman was cast as Wolverine.
Yeah.
I was not excited. I was like, how is that pretty boy going to be Wolverine?
Yeah, he makes an awesome Wolverine, huh?
I know, so I'm hoping the same thing happens with whatever his name is, Channing Tatum.
I can't wait for that X-Men. I think that comes out this week, the new movie. It is.
Ooh.
I think they're having like midnight showings this Thursday even.
I kind of want to go see that. Oh, did you watch Forward Unto Dawn? That was your homework.
I did my homework assignment, yes. I watched it on Netflix.
What'd you think?
I loved it.
Yes. Yeah. Did you see all the, like, when they showed the Spartans from Reach?
Yes, the ODSTs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. There were a couple moments I thought was a little cheesy.
Oh,
but, you know, I mean, Halo's kind of cheesy a little bit at times. But, it was good. And the acting was actually good. I mean...
Did it make you want to play Halo?
It did. It did make me want to play Halo.
Thank God we're playing tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm excited to play tomorrow. Yeah, it was a really good movie, and I definitely would have. And I see now, after playing Halo 4, how it kind of led right into that. I see that now.
That's exciting.
It was good, though. I liked it.
You watching anything else, or any good movies, TV shows?
I forgot to tell you, the week I got married,
Mm-hmm.
well, you know, the geeks that we are, you know, wearing our superhero socks that you sent us. I don't know if I mentioned that before. I had Superman, and Kelly had Wolverine, and well, then after we got married, went out to eat, I got a bit tipsy. I got smashed. And then we went and saw Spider-Man 2.
You did not tell me that that's what you did on your wedding day.
Yeah, isn't that romantic?
That's so romantic.
Yeah, so it was fun though. Did you see the last one?
I think so. I'm getting them so confused.
Yeah, the Tobey Maguire one.
I saw Tobey Maguire, and I don't think I saw anything with the new kid in it.
Okay, so like the new guy, you know, I don't know actors. I have no idea what his name is. I saw the first one way after it was out. You know, I rented it because I was like, Tobey Maguire is such a good Spider-Man. Why do we need a new one already? It's too soon. Well, I watched it. I really liked it. People didn't like it. I really liked it. So the second one, you know, I was having a little bit high hopes because I really liked the first one. I will say I liked the second one, but I wasn't in love with it. I wouldn't have to own it.
Well, at least you were there with your love.
Oh, yeah. But it was good. Special effects were really good, and they integrated, especially at the beginning, a lot of that like Spider-Man humor, you know, that cheesy little one-liner jokes, and it felt very Spider-Man at the beginning, and it was good though. I would see it. Maybe just rent it.
Yeah, I'll have to rent the first one.
Yeah.
So there's been some changes, good changes to Xbox.
Correct.
And they all coming out in June.
Yeah, pretty much.
The gold membership changes.
Mm-hmm.
If you can watch Twitch, Netflix, and Hulu, and all those other apps they have available on Xbox. And you don't have to have an Xbox Gold membership anymore as of June.
Yeah, I know a lot of people have complained over the years about that.
Honestly, I didn't even know that was true because I've always had a gold membership. I've never thought about these poor silver membership people that own the Xbox.
Yeah, I've heard people complain, and it just kind of goes in and out of my head because I'm like, well, I don't have to worry about it. I'm gonna have gold no matter what, you know.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That will probably help, you know, some people that just want it to stream and watch movies. Yeah,
and the cool thing is, you know, I'm a Microsoft fan, but, you know, they're not perfect. And a lot of times, once they have your money, you aren't getting any of it back, you know? And apparently, if you have a gold membership and you want to go ahead and cancel in June, you know, to take advantage of being able to use the apps for free now without having to have a gold membership, they're giving refunds.
Oh, but that's great. That they're
I'm surprised. I'm like really surprised.
Their customers. And I think it was even the last episode we were talking about, man, I wish there was free games on Xbox One, free with gold.
Yeah. So
I swear, it's happening now. So
See, they get Phil Spencer in and things start changing.
well, Halo Assault is coming, which is meh. That's a mobile and an arcade game, but it's still cool.
Oh, you're talking about for the free games with gold?
For the free, yeah. That's I know that's one of the first ones coming.
Yeah, and the other one is that Max Curse of the Brotherhood. It's supposed to be a really good game. It's like a platformer.
Yeah, I've never heard of it, but if it's free, I'll give it a go.
Yeah, it's supposed to be good. So if you have a gold membership and you have an Xbox 360 and you have an Xbox One, you're going to get like 4 games a month for free. Well, not free because you bought the membership, but that's a really good deal. Plus, in the month of June, they're going to give 360 members a 3rd game for free, I heard. And it just keeps going.
Yeah.
And they said there's going to be this virtual VIP room for Xbox Live Gold on Xbox One, where you can get free games, monthly deals, and other great benefits. So, I don't know.
Well, that should be interesting.
Yeah. So.
Oh, and now you can also get the Xbox for $3.99 if you don't want the Kinect.
You know what? We sound like we're getting commission. I wish we were selling
I know.
Yeah, so finally, everyone has complained enough. They're finally offering it without the Kinect. So I was thinking about it, and if I hadn't already bought one, what would I do?
Mm.
I would get the Kinect still because
yeah.
Well, because now they got that bundle. It's $4.99, so $100 more. You get Titanfall and the Kinect. So it's kind of like you're getting the Kinect for $40 if the game's $60.
Yeah, and it's like if you didn't have the Kinect, can you say Xbox record that?
That is the big thing. You could still record. You have to go to your game DVR and pull it up, snap it, and then record. Who wants to do all that?
No, so the Kinect is worth it. Just
so you can
buy
say
it.
Xbox record that.
Yeah, no, that's the main thing. And then you can argue with it. Xbox turn on.
Oh my gosh.
Rise Xbox will not turn on when I tell it to turn on. It will not listen to me.
Have you recalibrated your voice on it? Like anytime you move your Kinect or the first time you use it?
It works for him. He walks into the room, he's like, Xbox on. And it turns right on. So I'm done with that Xbox.
Oh gosh. He doesn't like
you. I saw you playing the Wolfenstein.
Yeah.
On Xbox One. The Wolfenstein, the New Order. How is it?
I like it. So let me just start with this. So the day before it came out, I had to go to the dentist for just a teeth cleaning, nothing major. I get freaked out by the dentist. Freaks me out. So I'm sitting there. Do you know about the game at all, Zen? What it's about?
Nazis. Pissed off Nazis.
Well, I don't know a whole lot about the game. I've never played the series or anything, so I'm brand new.
I watched the trailer, and it was like you got a woman that's really angry in a wheelchair, and she's got a gun, and a bunch of Nazis. That's what I got out of it.
Yeah, it's like in the 50s, the Nazis get some technology from somewhere, I don't know, and they win the war, and then they take over everywhere. And then you're this guy later on in the 60s, and he's like, what happened? And so you're fighting the Nazis, right? And so I'm in the dentist office, and I'm nervous. And this is the day before it came out, and I had been watching trailers. I was obsessed because I wanted to play this game. I'm just really curious. So I lay down in the chair, and the lady goes, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to switch and blah, blah. I forget his name. He's going to be your hygienist. And I was like, okay. So then I got nervous. I'm like, oh, great. Someone new. Oh, man, I don't know who this is. He's going to hurt my mouth. I was freaking out. And he sits down, and he's this, German guy. He's, really thick German accent. And he was super nice, and he was talking nonstop. He was talking really fast, and he was giving me a science lesson, talking about the periodic table and all this stuff, all this sciencey stuff, which was good because it kept my mind preoccupied. But this is a long story, I'm sorry. My brain, though, because I was scared, in my head, it turned into part of the video game. So in my head, I had to get through the teeth cleaning so that he would get distracted and like be doing something with the charts. And then I would sneak off and like go find some secret file. And I'm like listening to him talk on and on and on. And I don't know. Anyhow,
you probably like agreeing to things when he's like saying things like, do you floss 10 times a day? For like,
yeah. He did. Lesson learned. He said if I could only floss or only brush, I should always choose flossing.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah, and he gave
I would
whole
not
science
guess
behind
that. I mean, I don't. Ooh.
I know it's gross. I'll just do both.
Yeah. Don't listen to him.
Yeah. Anyways, it got me through the thing, and then I just kind of laughed at myself when I got out of there because I like really pretended this whole thing was part of the video game, and I was trying to.
I can see you hopping out of the chair, hopping out the door, and like ding ding, achievement unlocked.
Teeth clean, no cavities. Achievement
50 points.
But yeah, so I played the game Zen actually. I only played it for like an hour and a half. I didn't have that much time. I like it. It's like a first-person shooter.
Okay.
Graphics are good. They're not amazing, but some of the cutscenes, you're like, wow, that looks good. You know.
So you're enjoying the cutscenes versus the gameplay?
No. The gameplay's good. It has a good feel to it. The guns have a good feel. So far, there's been a lot of different guns. You know, they're older guns. You know, they're not like super high tech. Well, some of them are a little more high tech because they have like.
Is it like steampunkish? Like sometimes I saw like a robot run by. I was like, "What the heck is that?"
I know. I'm like walking down this little trench. Out of nowhere, this robot dog jumps and scares the crap out of me, and I start knifing it frantically in the neck until it falls and dies. And there was like there's like these robot dinosaurs attacking me and stuff.
So you don't really. I wonder if like what's happening is stuff that if you played the older games, you would know what's going on.
Probably.
I've heard that some of the older games were pretty bad. Though, like the original was really good, but then I've heard like some of the more newer ones that were redone weren't great.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know it has something to do with this technology that they stole. See, in the game, like I just woke, like I was out of it for like 15 years, and I just kind of like snapped back together, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? You know, so I'm not that far into it.
Do you play as that male guy that?
Yeah.
Okay, I was hoping, I was like, man, I hope I get to play level of the lady in the wheelchair and just kick some butt. She's pissed.
No.
That woman.
Yeah. But I would say, you know, as far as the buy it, rent it, or forget it, I would say rent. Because, like, it's fun, you know? But once I get done, I don't know what else there would be to do. Other than play it again on the hardest difficulty for the achievements.
I think it's on my GameFly, so...
Yeah, I think you should rent it and just play it and then return it. That's what I would do. I mean, you know...
I'll do that.
I wasted money, I guess, maybe.
No, it's okay.
I was itching for
I saw
a new
you
game.
also, you were playing Just Dance.
Oh, yes. Yeah. So Just Dance.
That's funny.
It's funny. Well, I wanted a new game that gets me active.
Yeah.
And I am a huge Dance Central fan. The last Dance Central, when it came out, the first week it was out, I lost 10 pounds that week just from dancing. Believe me,
That's awesome.
I don't dance for real. I really don't. I would never dance in real life. But at home, I'm on. I mean, but...
It's serious.
Yeah, but as a Dance Central fan, I've never played Just Dance before. I was kind of let down.
What's the main difference? I mean, I have played maybe one of them. What is the difference between the Dance Central versus this Just Dance?
One of the main things is a song selection. I felt like the Dance Central songs are more like cheesy party songs, and Dance Central are like more like hip hop, like popular songs that you hear on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's some of those songs, like you'll go from Lady Gaga to like Pitbull, and then you'll go to like YMCA, and I don't know. It seems cheesier, the Just Dance playlist.
And the one that you said with Lady Gaga and YMCA, that's Dance Central that has that range?
Well, actually, both games have Lady Gaga, and both songs have the YMCA song. But just believe, I could put the list up if you want, but the Just Dance list is just some like cheesier dancey party songs. Like it has Aladdin, which I love, that Prince Ali song or whatever. But I
don't tell me you don't want to do that. Song would make me dance.
Oh my goodness.
Ali, fabulous.
Yeah, that one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The dancing in Dance Central is more like, I think, precise and like more thought out, and the moves are harder, but they teach you all the moves, and in this game I feel like I could be doing almost anything and get away with it. You know what I mean? It's not as precise as far as the connect, and the moves are I don't know. I just think the moves are, it's just cheesier. Like it's not.
That's too bad.
I think Dance Central's got that nailed down.
Yeah. I think the one I've played was Dance Central, and I only played a little bit. Rye actually played more than I did. He was like trying to master this Lady Gaga song, and it was hilarious.
Oh,
that girl, he was moving.
If I could see that, oh my goodness.
I was cracking up. I was just laughing, and he was trying to be all serious because he was trying to master the Lady Gaga moves.
Oh man! Now I will say it had. Another bad thing. Let me say, the user interface on it is terrible. It's hard to find the songs. It's just, I use the controller as much as I can. Like with Dance Central, the hand motions they have for it, it's real smooth. It's easy to find what you're doing. But this, it's like, awful. It was making me grouchy.
How much was it full price?
It was $50.
How much did you pay?
I paid $50.
Oh.
And then the other thing that's actually good, it has this mode where you are competing in real time with other people in the world. And so it takes like the people that are online at the time, divides them into two teams. And so you might have like 15 people on your team, and then they pick a song, or you get to vote for a song sometimes, and everybody plays it. And your team is accumulating points to beat the other team. And meanwhile, while that's going on, you yourself are trying to beat everyone on your team and be the top on your team.
That could be fun.
Yeah, it made it more fun, because I'm like, there's other people out there dancing. Ha ha.
It makes me want to like look on Twitch and see if there's people streaming themselves playing and the video. I think that's what I'm going to do after this.
I am not going to stream that game ever, because I don't want people seeing me dance.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
Nope. Not unless you paid me a lot of money. So
I haven't. What?
I would say though, if you're having people over, it might be a fun game to rent. I wouldn't buy it.
Yeah, I don't think that's not even one that's on my radar. Not even on my rental games.
I'm
not gonna dance.
Yeah, I just want Harmonix to hurry up and make a new Dance Central. That would be so awesome.
I'm sure, I'm sure it's on its way.
Well, they're making that Fantasia game right now, so I'm sure we'll be talking about that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that does look interesting. The Fantasia.
So
I'm thinking of it.
Have you played any Titanfall lately?
No. Oh my gosh. That is one game that I have bought and have probably 4 hours of gameplay in.
Well, I have more than that, but I know a lot of people that bought it and haven't been playing it. They just had a title update, and just so you know, because it was making all of us angry, now the campaign part of it tells you the ones that you actually have completed and won.
Thank you.
Yeah, before we had no idea.
Yeah, Lost was writing them down for me and then emailing me them, because obviously I'm too lazy.
And you still haven't finished.
I still haven't gone back and played it.
So
whatever.
You probably didn't buy the DLC, did you?
Negative.
the Expedition DLC that came out.
What is that? Is that like multi? Well, obviously it's multiplayer.
Yeah,
or is
it's
it...
3 new maps, and I checked out the video, and there is one map. It's kind of a jungle map, and it looks really neat. The other one.
Oh yeah, I saw they were jumping from tree to tree to tree to tree.
Yeah, the tree jumping looked fun, but
yeah,
I don't know. I'm hearing a lot of people say that they felt like they wanted more out of the DLC, and so I'm like, yeah, maybe I don't want to buy it.
it's interesting that the game offers a lot of really cool things, but as a developer, I wonder what other companies are seeing that it's missing, and who's going to take Titanfall to the next level and make it what I think, well, at least what I was thinking it was going to be.
I know it's dumb. You know what I want to do with my game? I want to be able to customize my mech, like paint it and stuff. I just want to be able to customize the way it looks. Is that dumb?
I think, no, I think that's like what everybody, at least a lot of people, want to be able to make it their own. They want to be the hero.
Yeah.
They don't want some, they want to be Mario and customize Mario or something,
Yeah.
Same thing what happens if they released a game like Mario now, everybody will be like, man, I wish I could change his hat.
His hat. Man, speaking of Mario, I really want to play Mario Kart, the new one.
Yes,
but I don't know anyone that has a what is that on? Wii U?
I think it's on Wii U. I still just have the Wii. Honestly, when the Wii U came out, I didn't realize it was their new gen system. I thought it was just an add-on to the Wii. I'm still very confused on that whole, what the heck is the Wii U?
I don't know. I don't have one.
Poor Nintendo. Why? What have you done? What are you not doing? That's a whole other discussion. Let's not go down the Nintendo road.
That could take forever. So, speaking of taking forever, this mobile game you told me about.
Oh my God! I thought it was available on the Windows Phone.
Is?
And I was super, super excited. But then it sounds like you just have a bunch of clones on the Windows Phone.
Yeah, it's not the one made by the guy that you have. So the game...
the game's called 2048. And it's developed by this boy named Gabriel. I can't even pronounce his last name.
Cerulli?
But he developed it when... How do you think you say it?
Cerulli?
Cerulli? He's from Paris, or Italy. And he developed it when he was 19. He's a self-taught app builder, web developer. So, and the game has been hugely, a huge success. And it's simple. It's a puzzle game where you start out with, 2 numbers on a map, a 2 and a 4 or a 2 and a 2. And you have to move the 2s, any matching things together. So if you move 2 2s together, it creates a 4. And every time you move, another number spawns. And the number that spawns is either going to be a 2 or a 4, and that's random. So then you keep pushing like the 2s together, the 4s together, the 8s together, and so on. And you're trying to hit the number 2048.
Okay, so that's the goal, to hit that number? Or
yes.
to like, when you... Because I tried, he has we'll post it on on our show notes, but... You can play it on the web version. But I didn't understand, so I was matching the numbers. And so do I want my score to be 2048 or to only be left with a 2048?
You want to create a tile that is 2048. So it keeps multiplying. Like, when you get 232s, it creates a 64. And once you get them, you keep pushing these numbers together to create bigger tiles.
Oh, I get it now.
And if you fill up the grid, the game's over.
That's what happened.
Yeah, my highest score is like 7,100 and something, but my highest tile is like 1,000 or I can't think of it. It's like 1,000 and something.
Well, that's really good. I was playing and I didn't know what the objective was. I just knew that you needed to match the numbers. So I'm like, is this ever going to end? And so I was purposely trying to do bad.
It's one of those games, like, if you had it on your phone, I think you would really like it.
Yeah, I think it can be really addictive on the phone, definitely.
And it's available on iPhone and Android.
Yeah, we'll post.
It's been out for a while. Actually, not my little, but my younger cousin told me about it, and he said all the kids in his high school are playing this game.
Hey,
So,
it's numbers. Math teacher's got to be happy.
Yeah, I just felt like I was a little behind, on the whole what's hip.
This is a sign of bad things, then, if you're asking your younger cousin, how old is he?
And I was like, he's 15. So I was like, what game is this you're playing over here? Let me see your iPhone now. Okay. Yep. And I text him when I get home. I forgot what that game was called.
Oh my goodness.
So I have been playing that on my lunch hour.
Oh man.
Before I go into work, when I get home from work, and when I go to bed.
Wow.
Yep, like Ryan will pass out and I'm still over there playing this game.
What I've been playing on my phone is that Sims free play.
Yeah.
I only have 2 more achievements. I've been playing this forever. 2 more achievements and I'm done.
I tried that game.
I like it.
The girl peed on the floor. I built her a bathroom and I check on her and she's peeing on the floor.
Oh, I bought a Roomba. It cleans it up.
Okay, I didn't see that. Well,
it was expensive.
There's a bathroom, girl. Go to the bathroom.
Yep.
And then I put a toilet. I tried to install another toilet, and I installed it right in the middle of the living room, and I couldn't figure out how to get the toilet removed from the living room.
You put this in the living room?
It was an accident.
Oh, well.
And she was having accidents. I was having accidents. I just deleted the game.
You were having accidents?
So, do you like Sims, or is this just you're playing it because you get achievements?
Well, I'm a big Sims fan on the computer when I used to play computer games. But, I played on my phone. I like it. It's mindless. But if I didn't have the achievements to get, I would probably have uninstalled it already. So, it's the achievements. I'm just being honest.
If I got achievements in it, I probably would be more motivated to play the game. iPhone has their own type of achievements in this thing called Game Center.
Yeah.
But it's not. I guess why do you get achievements? Because other people see your score. That's the only reason I can.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I can see that I have. I guess I never thought about it. What is so special about achievements?
Achievements are wonderful.
But why? Have you ever asked yourself?
Well, it makes that pop, that noise, and then your score goes up.
But why is the score important?
I don't know. I love them. It gives me something to do. Like my games, used to be, I pop a game in, I play it, I do a few things. If I got tired, it went away. But now, if I have achievements, well, I better play and get this. I'll keep going and I'll try for this.
Yeah,
so I get more money out of my games.
It's an interesting thing to think about, though, like how games, before achievements, like if you got through the level, that was good enough.
Yeah, it was.
But now it's like, if I don't get a dang achievement.
Yeah, like.
Speaking of
not
getting achievements.
What?
The Walking Dead episode 3.
Okay.
You texted me saying that you didn't get your achievements, or you didn't think you got your achievements. Did you? This happened with episode 2, that you did not get your achievements.
No, it was the Wolf Among Us.
The Wolf Among Us. And did it happen in episode 3 of The Walking Dead?
Yeah, it happened again. And so what was weird was after it happened in The Walking Dead. No, The Walking Dead. The Wolf Among Us, okay? What happened was I found out that Microsoft hadn't updated their servers with the achievements or whatever, and I had played it, and even though they popped on my machine, it wasn't uploaded into some database or something, and that's why it didn't load. And I had to go in, delete my profile. You have to be careful. Don't delete your profile and items or you'll delete all your game saves. I had to delete my profile and then put it back onto my 360 and then replay it again to get those achievements. So this time, I'm like, well, this is not The Wolf Among Us, but still Telltale in the same type of game. And it was, again, 6 a.m. And I go, I check, I'm like, okay, I see them there. And then, when you go to My Games,
Uh-huh.
and if you scroll all the way down to, The Walking Dead, well, I couldn't find The Walking Dead. And I'm like, where is it? Well, they had moved it to W instead of, it was under the, and then
Uh-huh.
it moved to walking. So I found it there, and it said I had 200 of 300 achievements. And when it's messed up like that, it'll just say 200 of 200. And I'm like, okay, I'm good. And then I hit the guide button, I go up and look, and it's showing there like it's all good, okay? I play the game, and when I back out, I was like, oh, I wanted to take note of my choices I made. So I was going to boot the game back up. Then I go to boot the game, and it's not under W anymore. I'm like, what the hell? Where'd it go? It was back under T. And then when I saw it, it now said 200 of 200 instead of 200 of 300. Well, it should say 300 of 300 because I had gotten those 100 achievement points. So it was like it was there, and then it's gone. And then they didn't fix it that whole day. I think it was like later the next day that they fixed it. So did you fall victim?
Currently, I am looking at my 360, and I have 200 gamer score points. So yes, I did.
So the only way,
Oh,
if you need help, if you want to get them, let me know. Just don't.
yeah, I'll call you later. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think now that I'm looking at it again, I think the Wolf Among Us is the same, that I didn't get the achievements.
Yeah, just be really careful. You don't want to delete your game saves. But
Yeah, so I guess that's for everybody. Go back and look how many gamer points you have in the games The Walking Dead and The Wolf Among Us.
So speaking of episode 3, we will not give spoilers right now. What did you think?
I enjoyed it. So far, my favorite episode probably still is episode 2 of this season.
Me too. Mm-hmm.
It had a good, it kept a story going.
Yeah.
It was a little slow at times. They had Clementine running around. The poor girl was having to...
I know!
They told her to go do this, and then go climb up here, and then go out here outside by yourself. And it was like...
It's like, hello.
She's a little kid.
These adults are not doing crap.
No, it's like, oh my gosh. But so it was a lot of like, felt like a little task, like cleaning in the garden. And I know it was all about the relationships you were building with the people.
Yeah, there was a lot of talking.
Yeah. But the conversations I wasn't really enjoying as much as I did in episode 2. But that being said, it still, the story, it kept me intrigued, and I did enjoy it.
And I think they did a good job setting up for the next episode. So I'm really looking forward to number 4. And at the end of this podcast, after the music, we'll talk about the spoilers.
Yeah, yo.
So Zen, you've had more time now with your SCUF controller.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to just how you did the clan war using it. So you played 12 hours?
Yeah.
In Call of Duty.
I used a SCUF controller the entire time for the clan wars.
How is it working for you?
Pretty good. I do feel as though I'm getting the gist of it, but I'm still don't feel as though I'm myself yet. Like, I feel as though like I am getting less kills, and I am failing myself and my team at times when
you're being too hard.
I know, but it's like I feel as though I should be doing better, and I don't know if it's mental, but I think a lot of people think like the SCUF controller is going to be this magic thing that falls into your hands, and all of a sudden you're this master gamer. When it's not, and if it's not that.
Yeah,
it's a tool that can make you stronger if you practice using it.
Right. Now,
it's not, you know.
So you had mentioned the thumbsticks. You felt like you were less accurate.
My thumbs are sliding a little bit. So I find myself constantly kind of like lifting my thumbs up and repositioning.
Oh. You think it's the material of the thumbstick?
Yeah, I have the SCUF concave regular.
Okay.
But the paddles I like.
Right.
My hands are smaller, so it could be that my hands, how they wrap around the controller, maybe my thumbs are just sliding because of that.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like it.
How about the trigger stops? Are you enjoying that?
Yep, and I haven't. They're still at default.
Okay.
What Scott sends it as, and I'm going to change those. I wanted to give it a chance the way it is currently.
Right. When you do, be really careful. They give you this like teeny tiny little Allen wrench. You can
Yeah, I
barely
think that's
see
one of the
it.
things that scared me. I was like, man, I
know.
mean, I'm not that strong, but I'm pretty sure I could snap that.
Yeah, I think they give you that flimsy little thing so that you don't over tighten them.
Yeah.
But you got to make sure you get it like once you. Oh, and it feels like you're gonna break your controller. Goose had told me when you go to you have to take off this panel to get to your trigger stops,
Uh-huh.
and she goes, "You're gonna feel like you're gonna break your controller," and she's right. But now that I've done it a couple times, it's super easy. But
And how are you liking yours? I know you've had some issues with quality of your SCUF controller.
my SCUF controller is currently en route to be returned.
Ooh, are they like full money back return?
I'm not quite exactly sure what's going to happen, but so I got it. I loved it. Took pictures of it. Was so excited. I really liked I got the zombie one, and it was really cool. It's kind of like stars at night. The more you look, the more you find, and I keep finding more and more zombies. I was like, oh, there's another one, but yeah, the left trigger. When you depress it, it's like barely catching on something, just a little bit, and it's making a noise. And the right trigger's fine. And Supa, she has one. Hers doesn't do that. Shadow, I tried hers. Hers doesn't do that. And so I'm like, I'm not going to pay $200 for this controller. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's
$200 for a brand
it's not
new
right. And then there was, no pun intended, a scuff on it, like where you plug in the power cable. There was like this scuff, and I tried getting it off, and it's on that black part of the plastic. I'm like, gosh. And then the right trigger has like a little scuff on it too. And I'm like, what? Why? So I contacted customer service. I had to wait 5 days just to get a response. And then the response was kind of cookie cutter and didn't even. They basically told me that I could return it back to be looked at, and they would give me an estimate for repair. And I'm like, why would I have to pay to have something repaired that was brand new and sent to me? I'm like, surely they just copied and pasted something wrong. Surely.
Yeah.
She said, because I said I was so fed up with the customer service that I said I just wanted a refund. And they were like, well, we'd really rather you try to repair it. But if you want a refund, mark it on your sheet. So we'll see. I marked it that I wanted my money back. And I'm hoping they don't try to charge me the 15% restocking fee because it is defective. So
yeah,
I'm afraid they're gonna get it, and they're gonna be like, oh, it's fine, because like the catching of it isn't constant. So
I'm sure it will work out, and they'll give you your money back, and maybe you'll try out the Cinch.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking if I get my money back, I'm going to try out the Cinch controller, and that way we can compare and contrast.
Yeah, argue. We'll have something new to argue about, you and I.
Yeah, mine's better. But Supa had a little issue with hers. I don't know if you knew. She got a yellow one with a yellow LED, but the LED is actually orange. And it's not just that we're crazy, or, like it's clearly orange. So it's been bugging her, and so I just contact them. So she contacts them today, which, boom, they replied fast to her, like a couple hours, and they asked for a picture. Can you send us a picture? Because yellow and orange are very close. So I took pictures for her. Of course, every picture, it was coming out yellow, even though it was orange. Finally, I get a picture that's pretty accurate, and they go, oh, no, that's the yellow one. And so basically they said if she wanted to, that she could mail it back and pay for any changes that she would like to make to it.
Send me the picture, because I have the orange.
Oh, you do? Okay. I'll send that to you later today.
I hope your scalp controller dilemma works out because that's not a cheap investment.
No, I know. I wanted to keep it, but I just, for $200,
Meh.
makes
Well,
me
you
sick.
mentioned earlier in the podcast that our clan, the Girl Tribe clan, had its first Diamond Division
Yeah.
clan war this past weekend,
And
and
Call of
we
Duty
didn't know
Ghosts.
what we were getting into at
Yeah.
all.
Man, Zen. Yeah, this is our first time being in Diamond Division. So instead of going from Wednesday to Sunday, you just play for
Nonstop.
Yeah, nonstop. It's like 120 hours. We just go Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for 4 hours a night.
Mhm.
And I have to say, Zen had to kick it off. We didn't know what to expect.
Yeah, Friday was a little terrifying when you guys weren't there, and then you got all these girls thinking that you have some answers, and you don't got the answers because you don't know what's going on either.
Well, you guys did an awesome job. You got us a solid second place on Friday night. And then we got all organized after we knew what to expect. And we killed it on Saturday and Sunday. Sunday got close.
Yeah.
That PR Elites clan.
We have to mention the PR Elites were probably the friendliest clan we have ever played against. They were tweeting us and sent us a message on Facebook just saying, congrats, good luck.
I know. I was like, wow. They weren't saying rude things.
No, at first I thought it was a joke. I was like, oh my gosh,
You're
these
like,
guys,
what are they
not
say
again.
Mm-hmm.
But they were so nice, and it's just I really hope they, go far.
Yeah. And so it was really close with that clan on Sunday night, and we pulled it together and we got our first win.
Yep. So way to go, Girl Tribe girls, y'all.
Go girls.
Y'all rock.
Girls rule.
Well, I think is there anything else you wanted to say before we say goodbye and head into the spoiler edition?
We've had a few donations on girltribegaming.com, and we just wanted to thank, those people that have done that for us. It helps a lot. I mean, this hobby of ours can get expensive sometimes.
Yes, but thank you for everybody who's donated. We're not going to go saying names because the risk of us forgetting somebody would be terrible. So you know who you are, and here's a big e-hug for you.
An e-hug.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Well, and thank you for joining us on episode 7.
Yep.
You can. Oh gosh, now we're all over the place. You can follow me on Twitter at ZMacLeod. That's ZMACLEOD. And you can follow Jen on Twitter at MotoGirl, MOTO_GRRL.
And we hope you check us out on our website at girltribegaming.com. And you can follow us on Twitter at girltribegaming. And that's all one word. And thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.
All right, this is your last warning to turn around and shut this podcast off because we are going to be talking spoilers about spoiler alert for the Walking Dead season 2.
Yes. So Zen, you and I have been dying to talk about all these things. So episode 1, we have Clementine, and she's older now.
And she's with is it Christy?
Krista.
Is that the girl? Krista.
Yeah. Krista and Omid.
Yeah, and the game starts out where she's with Krista and Omid, and Krista is, prego. This girl is ready to go.
She's ready to pop one out.
Yeah, so, and the episode, what stands out the most for me in the beginning of the episode is that Clementine has got to go to the bathroom. And luckily, during the zombie attack, she finds a restroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she heads in there, and she thinks there's a zombie, but no, there's not a zombie. It's just an empty bathroom stall. But then, bam, there's this other chick, and she grabs Clementine's gun, and she's pointing this gun at Clementine. And then Omid comes walking in, and bam, this other chick shoots Omid.
Yeah.
And then I think the Prego chick grabs a gun and shoots the girl.
And then makes Clementine feel bad.
Yeah,
but why'd they send her in there alone? Yeah, it's like, why'd they send her in there alone? Why?
Well, if it was, I would want to go to the bathroom alone even if there might be a zombie. I don't like going to the bathroom with anybody. I'm not one of those girls that runs the bathroom holding hands.
Well, you wouldn't have thought they would have sent a little kid into the bathroom alone when there could be zombies in there when she opens the door.
She had a gun.
Yeah.
I would send her in there alone. Okay. We obviously have different parenting skill.
Yeah. So after that, they're out on their own, just the two of them, and they get attacked. And later we find out who they're attacked by, but so on the choices it says, did you try to save Krista? Did you?
Yes.
I did too. Because we're brave that way.
Yeah, I'm friends. She's my only friend.
I know. And she's preggers.
Yeah, you can't leave the Prego girl. See ya. Peace out. And when I played it, it said the 87-ish% of the people tried to save her. So it's people are good.
People are good on Xbox. Or I wonder if those stats are only for Xbox or if it's for all the formats. It's probably just the Xbox.
Probably, yeah, Xbox. But I bet you it's pretty comparable to... Yeah. That would be interesting. I bet you it's comparable to the other platforms.
Yeah.
So
afterwards, she's all walking and she finds that dog. It was all...
Yeah.
I was like, oh, a doggy.
I was so excited. I was like, great, you have a new friend and it's a dog.
Yeah.
It's okay, boy. It's okay. Sam. Well, nice to meet you, Sam.
Did you try to feed the dog some beans, or were you like, no?
Yeah, I thought in my head, I was like, I'm going to give the dog some beans, because if I don't, it's going to bite me. And then, bam.
It bites you. That's what I did, too. I was like, oh, I better give this dog a little bit, because it bites me.
And he kicked it and went flying into these...
spike things, or I don't know what it was.
And I felt terrible. The dog was whiny.
I know.
My dog was sitting right there when we were playing, and my dog became so concerned about this dog's whining.
Oh.
She got up and she was looking around, and then I felt even more worse. Ugh. So
did you kill the dog so it didn't suffer? Or did you leave it?
I killed the dog.
I did too. I couldn't just leave it there.
I know. Well, and that's the same scene when you came across another zombie, and Clem was just pounding that zombie that was right up against that tree.
Yeah, she's hard now, man. She's like...
Yeah, it's you gotta make sure it's dead. She doesn't hit it once. She keeps hitting it 10 times.
Don't mess with Clementine. So the dog, bites you. Or bites Clementine, really good. And then she starts almost passing out. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And she has the zombies after her. She's about to pass out, and then those people find her.
Nick.
Nick
okay.
and Pete, I think his name was.
Oh yeah, and then they were carrying her, and they're like, "Damn, this girl's bit by a zombie," and he throws her on the ground.
This is Pete.
Hey there.
Hi. I'm Clementine.
It's nice to meet you, Clementine. But for now, we're gonna take you back to our group. Okay, we got a doctor with us, and you look like you could use some... Oh, shit!
What? What is it?
She's been bit, man. Fuck. What are we gonna do here?
No, it was a dog.
I didn't see any dog, Clementine.
Come on, kid. We just saw you with those lurkers back there.
It was. I swear.
Swearing doesn't make something so.
No. I'm telling you the truth. Please.
and she's like, no. Of
What
course.
would you do if that happened? You're like carrying this little girl and she had a bite mark. I would be like, hell no.
I would
have
have left
here.
her.
I would leave that girl.
Yeah, I would have left her in the woods too. But after that, I'm not quite sure what happens. She gets back, and they're like, no, we're not going to let you in. Remember, she wanted the medical supplies, and they're like,
oh yeah, because her arm is like all like, they thought she was like, they got to leave her in this barn.
Yeah, they're like, we'll leave you out here in this barn.
And if you don't turn into a zombie, then you can come in and join our
yeah,
group.
then we'll give you medical attention. Because they had a doctor. And she's like, screw that, I'll be dead by the time tomorrow hits.
Yeah.
So
she busts in and gets that medical stuff.
I know. I was like, look at her go. She gets like peroxide and some gauze and some like needle. And
thread. I hate her
when
when she's creeping. Do you know, like when Clementine creeps, she kind of like she's crouched forward like a velociraptor kind of.
Yeah.
She's like creep, 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 creep. It's like ew. For some reason that's something that makes me say ew.
Oh man, that's hilarious. So what we wanted to talk about a long time ago was the scene after she gets all the supplies and she goes into the shed.
Yes. Ugh.
Oh.
And she's you have to sew her arm shut and like use I don't know if it was the triggers or
it was some button and like because she dumps the peroxide on and you can hear the little bubbling noise it makes.
That's so gross.
And she's
that
like,
scene had me.
Oh, I couldn't look at it. I was like looking away and looking away. I was watching Supa play it when she got to that scene. She didn't know I was watching. She's just all plain matter of fact, like it was nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
I honestly thought I was gonna get sick.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
Oh,
I had to look away.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. It was awful.
I can't remember exactly how the episode ended. Episode 1. I know she went in and met the daughter.
Well, yeah. Well, she sews herself up, and then they come in because a zombie breaks in because she had to open up a little hole. Remember, and she kills it, and then they come in, and she's all like, "I'm not bitten yet."
How the hell did it get in here? Little girl's tough as nails.
Are you all right?
I'm still not bitten. I never was. And you left me out here to die.
You patched yourself up?
Where'd you get that stuff?
Did she steal from us?
This doesn't change a thing. She hasn't done anything to us.
Says the man not carrying a baby.
I did. I took stuff, and I'm sorry. I really am.
And you think you can trust her?
Yeah, okay, now I remember that. And they were like, basically like, damn.
Yeah. So they let her in the house, and I forget what happens after that. And they end up on a walk out by the water. Remember that? And they find all those bodies.
Yeah, I think they had to leave that house or something because they thought they were, that bad dude showed up or something.
Oh, no,
Remember
you're ahead.
they were all gone and then Clem.
That's episode 2.
That's episode 2?
Yeah.
I honestly don't remember how episode 1 ended.
Oh, well, they went out for a walk to get something or do something, and she was out there with that old guy Pete and that other guy Nick.
Okay.
And then they found all these bodies, and then like one guy was still kind of alive, almost a zombie or something. He was wanting water, so I gave him some water, whatever. But
yeah,
or
me
no,
too.
no, it says I refused to give him water on the list.
I gave him water.
I did not.
Wow.
But and then you're given this choice between Pete or Nick. Who do you try to save? Pete was already bitten. I went with Pete, though. Who'd you go?
You try to save Pete?
Yeah, I went with old man.
I went with Nick. Leave the bitten dude alone.
Really?
Did that happen? Okay, that was at the river scene?
Yeah, at the very end.
Okay, yeah. Pete got bit right away, and then, yeah, I saved Nick.
Oh, so when episode 2 starts, I was like in this van, I think it was like an armored car with Pete. Where were you?
I was with Nick, I think, walking back.
Oh, yeah. So I'm in this car and he's like getting all like turning into zombie mode. His eyes are getting yucky and he's all, and I'm like, oh God. So I'm like looking around for supplies. I give him some water. He ends up like saving me, like distracting the zombies so I can run back.
No, I don't remember that. I think we just pieced out on the dude.
Oh.
So
did you find him later?
Pete?
Yeah, when he was dead.
I don't think so.
Oh man, you missed like a whole section. Well,
now
you have
I'm
to play
questioning
it.
me.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think in my memory, I remember just running off and then Nick getting upset that we left him.
Oh man.
But yeah, that's how my episode, but I can remember how it ended.
Oh man. Well, that was a good episode though. I really liked it. Kind of set the stage for the new, Clementine.
Yeah, that
more
Clem was
grown up and...
she can do her own thing and kill zombies with a stick, with a, anything.
And then episode 2, now she's with those people that had rescued her. And and in my game, they're like, "Where's Pete?" And I was like, "I left him." And so they all leave the house to go find Pete. And
that happened in my game.
Oh, okay. And that's
they were all upset. Or it was maybe they had to go find Nick. Oh God. Yeah. They had left the house and I was just there with the doctor's daughter.
I think her name's Sarah, but I might be
wrong.
And then at the door you hear knock, knock, knock.
Yeah, and then the guy with the furry coat comes walking in.
The furry coat. Yeah. Yep. And which we learn is Carver.
Yeah, once you hear the name Carver, you're like, you are a bad man.
You are a bad man. So he, just busts his butt on in and he starts asking questions and looking around. It's not good.
Mm-hmm. And he finds a photo. The doctor's daughter was hiding, and he finds a photo of her, I believe.
Yeah, because Clementine and her were up there, and I took a picture of her, and then he knew. Yeah. So
did you take the blame for the photo?
Yeah. Did you?
Yep.
Oh no! It says I remembered things differently. Apparently.
You did not take the blame. Blame.
It says that I blamed someone else. I forgot that.
Yeah. Okay. I took the blame. I don't know who took that photo.
I don't know. It wasn't me.
I'm just a stupid Clementine.
It must have been the ghost.
Yeah.
So, then they leave the house because they're afraid Carver's going to come back for them all. And we still don't know what is this guy. And, we're on that long walk, like 5 days with a different pregnant lady. And...
what is everybody hooking up for during the zombies?
What else? I guess what else you going to do?
Wouldn't you be afraid that baby's going to die in your stomach and be like...
That is a valid fear.
Yeah. People got to get their priorities straight.
Yeah.
Don't be shacking up with there's zombies out there.
Yeah.
That's my advice to all you people. But yes, they're walking and they get to this bridge.
Yeah.
And there's a dude on that bridge. And some people, he's got a gun. The other guy's got a gun.
Boom.
Boom. Random dude on the bridge is down. He's dead. And he was being friendly. He was like, I've got food and
he was
talking.
Being actually nice.
Yeah, but then they killed him.
Yep, that was bad. And right before that though, Clementine had a real kick butt scene where she was like, do you remember that when Nick kind of falls down? Is Nick his name? No, not Nick.
No, it's the guy with the good hair and the
Luke.
nice. He's got a nice outfit.
Luke, is that his name?
Luke, yes.
He falls, remember? And she's like killing zombies and helping him up. And
yeah, that was a good scene. That was one of the better fighting scenes that The Walking Dead has had.
Yeah, agreed. But yeah, and then we find out later that she kind of killed that person, that other guy's partner. Whoops. Or she didn't kill, but that guy, Nick.
But she took the knife from his little shack.
Yeah, that's.
And then his partner found the knife. It was like, yo, dude, where is my boy? Did you kill him?
Yeah. Matthew was his name.
Yeah.
So did you tell him the truth when he was asking about Matthew, or did you lie?
I told the truth and told that we killed him.
I actually did tell the truth.
Good. I was trying to think, like, in real life, would I lie about it?
I know. I was thinking that too.
Looking back on it, I think I might lie.
Really?
In real life?
But if you got caught, like, he found that knife and then...
But then if you get, like, be like,
well,
yo, I'm sorry, I killed your partner.
Yeah. Because I couldn't believe he, like, basically forgave Nick, basically.
But yeah, I told the truth.
Yeah, and then I convinced Walter to forgive Nick.
Same here.
Yeah. And then, this episode we find Kenny.
Yes!
That was the spoiler you gave me.
To see Kenny for some reason. I thought...
I know,
in the
I hated him.
Last season, I thought he was a little woohoo. But this season, I ran right into that dude's arms and gave him a hug.
I gave him a hug, too.
Kenny.
Wait, you know this guy?
Clementine? I'll take that as a yes.
These people with you? We can talk inside.
Great. I just started dinner.
Are you sure you don't mind?
It's gonna storm soon. Please, come in.
But then at the end, he redeemed himself.
Trustworthy.
Yeah, I was like,
Did you eat dinner with Kenny or the other people?
I ate with Luke.
I ate with Kenny.
Yeah, I was like, Luke's been by my side. You haven't been around, Kenny. I'm going to sit with Luke.
It is nice having a familiar face. And I think the 400 Days, I swear, I have to look back, but I swear there was a girl that was in 400 Days that is now.
Yeah. We were going to replay that.
Yeah, I think she's with Carver. I think she's the chick that betrays you.
Yeah, that was so mean. She's coming, sneaking around, and then we give her all that food, only to find out she's with the Carver guy. Oh, I was mad.
So yeah, you're with this new group of people. You found Kenny, and then this other chick that is hungry. I mean, she was starving supposedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
And asking for food. Then you give her a bunch of food. She then shows up, I think, with a bunch of people or something.
Yeah, they came and attacked, and then they
Carver was the leader, and he was there.
Yeah, he came in and basically want to take everybody back, and then Kenny's trying to be hero.
Yep. The group found, I think what they escaped from a colony or a group that Carver is in charge of. So now he's pissed, and he thinks the Prego girl, he thinks he's the baby daddy of this Prego girl.
Well, he is.
He thinks he is. He don't know. This girl probably been sleeping around.
But she said, she told Clementine that it's not that one guy's baby. And I think, I don't know.
Who knows? That could be interesting. It pops out and it... Bam! Who that? We don't know.
Who that? Anyways, that episode, though, we did a terrible job of talking about it, but it was really good.
It was, Carver's group comes in, has them all line up, in a shooting squad, basically. And then Carver just goes ape crazy and starts killing people.
Yeah, well, Kenny's shot in there, at least in my game.
Yeah, Kenny shoots in, and then Carver just starts grabbing people.
Yeah.
And shooting them.
It was an intense, moment.
Yes.
Don't move. I can't see him.
Watch them.
No!
Please stop!
That's for our man. Now, I didn't want to do this, but you ain't leaving me much choice. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna march another one of your friends out here, and I'm gonna put a bullet in the back of their head. Or you can give up now. Your choice.
And then episode 3 begins with everyone, being forced back. Well, forced back to this old camp, and then obviously for Clementine and them, it's a new place. And
What did you think about it? At first, I was thinking this. If I would live here, I mean, yeah, they got a lot of rules, but
well, yeah,
they seem to be surviving. They got food, and I like food.
I know they make it sound pretty appealing. Like you just have to work. Just think of it as a job.
That's all Clementine does in episode 3. They have her work on building ammo. They have her go to the garden. They have her go outside to deliver something. It's like this poor girl's running around doing all this gopher work.
Yeah. I don't know. Are you caught up on the television series?
Negative.
Okay. 'Cause, I don't know, there's some similarities.
I love the TV show. It's just I don't have cable, so I gotta wait till it comes out on Netflix or something.
Well, I helped Sarah with her chores.
Yep.
Yeah.
And this episode is really hard to break down because I don't feel as though your conversations are really that great. So we could just probably run through our choices.
Yeah, I mean, overall, the episode, it was kind of predictable.
Yeah, and you're meeting these different people that are in Carver's group, and I think they're trying to make you learn about them. So then in the next episode, maybe you have to make a choice to say so-and-so versus so-and-so.
Right.
Based off of these conversations.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, I helped Sarah with her chores.
Me too.
And I told Bonnie about Luke.
I did not. I was like, she already betrayed us once. Why would I tell her anything now?
I mean, her eyes. She's got these eyes, and they kind of look like puppy eyes.
Well, the puppy eyes are liar butt eyes, is what they are.
You're right.
Although
I told her, so we'll see how that works out for me. I predict that woman is gonna jump in and take a bullet for me. Bonnie.
Maybe. She feels really bad. Now, it says admitted to stealing the walkie-talkie. Because, obviously Clementine had to do all the work for the escape plan.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hide it, or did you...
I tried to hide.
I did too. And then Kenny got the crap beat out of him.
Yeah, by Carver. Oh my gosh, I thought Kenny was going to die.
Yeah, it was really brutal. I was like, wow.
Luke here, he can't help you now. You gotta help yourselves. You gotta help me find the strength to forgive you. Now you can start by telling me where the other one is. I'm gonna count to 3. If that radio ain't in my hand by then, we'll have to make things more difficult. 1, 2.
Maybe you...
It's right here. I got it. It's all right. Sorry about that. Not sure what I was thinking.
3.
No!
Oh, God! Jesus Christ! Stop!
Stop him! Somebody stop him!
Troy, do something!
Go.
Clementine!
Help me! You have to do this!
I
I left.
So then, they're planning the big escape to get get out of there.
Oh my God.
So he had the choice when they got to Carver. Did you watch them kill Carver or did you leave?
I left.
I stayed.
I meant to stay.
Oh, you meant to?
I clicked the wrong button.
Oh, well, you have to replay it, so I guess you could do.
Yeah, so I'll play it again.
I stayed. I was like, I hate that man. He's ruined everything. I'm just gonna watch them kill him.
I pieced out in my game, but I think on my second time around, I'll probably will stay. And then during this entire episode, there was a threat of a horde of zombies moving in towards your camp. So you have this constant awareness that there's zombies coming in.
Yeah, and then there was that mysterious girl. Did you catch her name? She was real
the
quiet.
one with short hair?
Yeah.
I didn't catch her name, but she seems pretty badass.
Yeah, and she was like, if you cover yourself in zombie goo, you can walk right through them. And
yeah, gosh.
Which we did in the last episode on season 1 with Lee.
Yep.
And so Clementine's all like, yeah, I did that before.
Yeah, but this episode, I remember with Lee, it didn't seem so gruesome. Yeah. This episode, like the sound effects of them scooping in the zombies and like smearing zombie guts and blood all over them was so like the sound of it and just sounded so gross. And then they were helping each other out, put zombie stuff on each other's back, like suntan lotion, It's like
I know, and they were taking forever to put it on.
I know. I was like,
slap that on or like lay on top of it and roll around in it or something.
Exactly. Let's go. Let's get this show on the road.
Yeah, and so you're walking through the zombies and you're supposed to be quiet. You're supposed to walk like a zombie, like blend. People are all screaming and freaking out.
The doctor's daughter, I think, did it.
Yeah, she
freaked out. That girl's got to go.
She is annoying. Yeah, she's ruining everything. And then at the end, Kenny's wife is getting her arm chomped on. What did you do? Did you kill the zombie, hit him in the head with your hatchet, or did you hatch off her hand?
Oh, I chopped her arm off.
Me too. That was awesome.
It was so gross. I was like, I figured in my head, I was like, if I kill a zombie, her arm's still gonna have to go. So damn, she's got an adrenaline rush. Let's chop the arm now.
Yeah, it was the best ending though, because I chop it and it just kind of, I forget, it like freezes or whatever. And I stopped and I had this look on my face. It was so funny. And then I just laughed.
I know. It definitely makes me, I'm looking forward to episode 4.
Yeah, I think it's going to be good. This has been so good. I've really, really enjoyed it.
Yep. And I think we said it before, if you haven't played The Walking Dead, play the first season before playing the second season.
Well, yeah, and hopefully they weren't listening to this because then they'd have all the spoilers.
Well, that's their problem.
You don't.
You made if you're listening to this, you made one of the biggest mistakes of your life.
Ever.
By listening to this before playing the game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, our next spoiler edition will be pretty short because we'll only have one episode to give spoilers, but...
No, we'll have 2. We'll have episode 4 and 5.
For The Walking Dead?
Yeah.
They're coming out at the same time?
Oh, I just assumed we wait.
I don't know. I guess we'll figure that out later.
All right. Well, is that it?
That's it. And... Wow. Okay.
All right. Thanks for checking out our exclusive The Walking Dead Season 2 episodes 1, 2, and 3 spoilers.
Ooh, shiny.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.